Hi guys, today we're gonna be doing a mommy video, and I'm gonna be doing my first tag, which is the mommy tag. I got the questions off of Google, so they have about 20 questions, so I'm gonna get started. The first question, it says, how old were you when you had your first child? I was 24. I'm 24, so I recently just had my daughter. And it says, what was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? Well, in the beginning of my pregnancy, for the first 4 months, I was throwing up every day. I had severe nausea. I had to be up early at 4 a.m. to be at work at 7 a.m. So from the minute I would wake up till I would leave work, I'd be throwing up for about 5 to 6 times a day. And it was pretty rough. Whether I ate or even if I didn't, I would still be, gagging or throwing up. So it was pretty bad. The first 4 months, I would say that was the hardest part about being pregnant. Now, number 3 says, can you think of any good things you enjoyed during those 9 months? Yes, I could think of 2. Actually 3. First thing was to feel her kick and move around inside of me. It was the most incredible feeling. Kind of creepy, but still incredible feeling. Sometimes as she got bigger, maybe around 8 months, she would move and I would play along with her wherever I would put my hands and poke her a little bit, and then she'll come around and poke back. So it was an amazing feeling. I'm very, very grateful that I got to witness that. Another thing I enjoyed was the food. Everybody was feeding me. My mom, friends, relatives, anyone really, everybody that was around me were very excited about this new little bundle of joy that we were welcoming into our family. And my husband, they would, whatever I wanted to eat, they would either buy it or cook it for me. So I really enjoy having, people spoil me. I enjoy all the food that I were able to eat. I didn't gain that much weight. I gained about 30 pounds and I already lost it, so weight was never a concern to me. So I pretty much ate whatever I wanted whenever I wanted, and I loved it. Third thing was my baby shower. I really enjoyed my baby shower. It was amazing. I had a dessert table. I had a couple of cakes. The decor was amazing. Everything was amazing. One of my best friends threw me a baby shower along with some other friends that I had, and they exceeded my expectation. So I was very grateful for that, and I pretty much got everything I needed for the baby at that baby shower, and diapers for like maybe a year or so. So those are the things that I enjoyed during my pregnancy. And it says, in your opinion, were all things you heard about childbirth accurate or way off? I had an app, what to expect when you're expecting, and in that app pretty much everything they said was accurate as far as the baby's growth weekly. But as far as what people in general were telling me, they kind of were off. They were saying if your stomach is round, you're having a girl. If you have acne, you're having a boy, and blah blah blah. All these old wives' tales. I think most of them were off. But as far as the app that I was following, I think they were pretty right in everything they were saying. Says, would you have handled childbirth differently if you could redo it? I had a natural birth at a birth center, and I went completely drug-free, 100% natural, no epidural, nothing, no gas, no nothing, no mask, none of that. So if I could do it, would I do it again? Yes. It was the best decision I could have ever done. 4 hours after having her, I was home, and my recovery process lasted for about a week. I bled maybe for a week and a half. I was on my feet. I was alert. She was alert. She latched on right away. We did a lot of skin to skin. I think that helped a lot with our breastfeeding relationship. I got my placenta encapsulated. I have not experienced any postpartum depression, and she is 5 months now. So I think a lot of that had something to do with the choices that I made to have a natural birth. And if I could do it, I would do it all over again. Now, question is said, Question number 6, it says, what would be your advice for someone who is about to have a baby? For someone who is about to have a baby, I would say to, one, do what's best for you. Of course, it is an unknown territory. You don't know what you're getting yourselves into, but you do what works for you. Be the best mother you can be. That's about it. Follow your instinct. If something doesn't feel right, better be safe than sorry. Check into it. That's what I would say. But other than that, enjoy your baby, because they do grow up so fast. And if you are having a hard time, it will pass. 8, what has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? The most rewarding thing about being a mom is the love, to me. We have that connection. You can see the love in her eyes. She knows me. She known me since day one. We cuddle up at night. We co-sleep as well. So I guess the love, I would say the love is the most rewarding thing. I've never felt love like this, and I'm so grateful to be able to experience love like this. So I would say the most rewarding thing would be the love that I get to share with her, that she get to to give to me, and I get to give to her. So what is the best memory you have involving your child? Well, she's only 5 months. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a lot of memories along the line, but so far the best memory would have to be the day she was born. Yeah, I guess that's what I would say. What was the most exciting milestone? The most exciting milestone would be when she smiled at me. There's no word to express the way I felt when she first smiled at me. Well, she probably didn't smile at me, but I thought she smiled at me, so I'm gonna leave it at that. She smiled at me. What is the worst thing your child has ever done? She's only 5 months, like I said, so she hasn't done anything, she hasn't done anything bad. So, but I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of those moments in the future. I don't look forward to them. What habit did you wish your child didn't have? Nothing yet. I'll just leave it at that. What habit of theirs makes you most proud? Nothing yet. Like I said, it's too soon to tell. Do you share any similarities with your child, both physical and personality? As far as physical, she looks a lot like me. I'll bring her out in another video. Right now she's sleeping, so I don't want to wake her up. But yeah, a lot of people have said she looked just like me. We have a picture comparisons of our baby pictures, and she's my twin, except with her father's skin color. Her father's light skin, so she's light skinned just like her father, but she looked just like me. As far as personality, she's pretty impatient, and she seems to have a mind of her own, of getting her way and stuff like that. And I've been told that I was pretty stubborn by family members and friends, so I guess she got that from me. It says number 16, where would you like your child to be in 10 years? Serving God, happy and healthy. That's fine by me. Number 17, what is something that having a child has taught you? I always knew I was a pretty strong person, as far as and when I mean strong, I mean mental strength and physical strength. However, being a mom has taken it to a whole nother level. Being able to not get more than 4 hours of sleep at a time for about 5 months and still be able to be lucid and functioning. I don't know how I'm able to do that. All the frustrating nights at the beginning, she had a little moment where she had colic, and that was pretty rough. And not being able to keep your cool with situations like this, being able to juggle the different hats that you do as a mom and a wife. And right now I work part-time as well, so there's a lot of things that I handle on a regular basis. So being able to do all of that requires a lot of strength. So I would say, being strong, having a baby has definitely, taught me how strong I was. I thought I was strong before, but I definitely feel like I'm way stronger now. Question number 18. Did you imagine that you'd be a mom at the age that you became a mom? Yes, I always wanted kids. And I always said if I'm gonna have kids, I want to have my kids early. I did not want to have no kids in my 30s. No offense to anyone who are having kids in their 30s. That is just my personal preference. I would rather have my kids in my early 20s. So that way in my 30s, they're already like 10 years old, going to school, potty trained, and I can just live my life. So yes, I always, imagine having kids around 24, 25. And okay, so my camera shut off on me, so I'm just gonna, my camera caught off on me, so let me just finish real quick. It says number 19th, I think. It says describe your child in a single sentence. So my daughter, since she's young, I don't really have a sentence for her. I would just say she's the boss baby. She has my husband and I wrapped around her little fingers, and she is the center of her world. Like, we spoil her to death, and that's pretty much it. I would say she's the boss baby. She runs the house. That's it. Number 20. How have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? Since becoming a mom, I see things a lot differently now. Of course, when you don't have a child to look after or to be responsible for, a lot of things are more about you or about your spouse. Now, everything is about her. I think twice before I do anything. I used to go out a lot, not necessarily go out. When I mean go out, I don't mean going out clubbing or anything like that, but I used to go out a lot, movies, go out to dinner, go out to have fun, with friends and my husband. And I don't go out that much. Reason being is I don't trust anybody to watch my kid. My mom, she works all the time, and we don't have a sitter. So it's kind of hard for my husband to go out, just the two of us. And him and I, we don't really trust, like I said, we don't really trust anyone to watch our baby. We're not comfortable with anyone watching our baby. So I don't really go out as much as I used to. So that's one thing that has changed. Other than that, I'm a lot more homebody. I do a lot of things more mommy oriented. And I used to shop a lot about makeup and hair and nails and clothes and whatnot, everything girly. I used to shop. Now every time I go to the store or I'm shopping online, I'm looking at cute clothes for my daughter or something that has to do with my daughter. So my shopping habits have really changed when it comes to that, because I'm more geared toward her than towards me. So I've become a lot selfless, I guess you can say. So that was it for my mommy tag. Feel free to give me other mommy suggestions for videos that you guys would like to see next. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Other than that, I will see you in my next video, and I think it's going to be a mommy essential. So feel free to subscribe so you don't miss my next videos, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.